Hey everybody, it's Andy Roy at the Pop Shop again, coming to you to tell you about the CA glue that we have in stock now. It's a colored CA glue, and we're super proud of it. I've been using it for years, and what I use it for is what I call knife liquid paper situations. So it's situations where something's not quite perfect, or you're doing warranty work, and you just need to fill a small gap, or if you have a knot or a check in expensive wood. You know, knife makers love using the most damaged parts of the trees to make our knives, burls, crotch wood. These parts of the trees have forces going on crazy in them, and sometimes stabilizing will hold them together and sometimes it won't. And then sometimes you send a knife off to a customer and soaks the handle in the dishwasher and there's a little check around a pin. You can fix that pin with a colored super glue and then sand it out, and you just almost never know it was there in the first place. So I'm going to show you a little bit about that today, and hopefully that helps you in your knife making. Okay, so here are a few things that I use the colored super glues for. And first I'm going to tell you that we carry it in brown, we carry it in black, and we carry it in white. I use the brown and black more than anything else, and here's a piece of Coco Bolo that's gorgeous. It has a knot and it has a few checks. And so what you can do is take this brown CA glue and just weep it in there like we do with all our CA glues in knife making. Just weep it in. Wait till it stops soaking it up. If you feed it to it while it's soaking it up before it's all gone, it creates its own suction and will continue to suck it in there quicker than if you just wait and do it again and again. So once it stops sucking it up like it has at this end, I'm going to keep working over here till this end stops sucking it up. And then I'm going to hit it with the Instaset we've all been using for years. And that will that'll set it on the thing, and then you can go use it and sand it out and use it. I do this. This one's on a block, but if I've got a knife of mine that has a check or a crack around a pin, you know, over time, you know, especially wood, I don't guarantee that wood won't move or check or crack. I guarantee I can professionally fix it. So I'll seat that in there, hit it with the super glue, sand it down, and you're really not going to be. So now it's stopped sucking in the glue. I'm just going to hit it with this and watch it dry up. And now I can still use this block of gorgeous wood, and you're never going to really see anything of the super glue. It's going to just disappear on there. It's kind of wet right now. Let me see if I can dry it off. Of course, you're not going to see it sanded, but you can see that color match wise, the brown super glue just is amazing. So, you know, here's a piece of ironwood. This is a great piece of ironwood. Look how pretty it is. But it's got a check on this end here. Once again, before I ever started, you know, making the knife, I would just fill that crack. Here's a piece of Honduran rosewood burl. And look at how beautiful it is. It's gorgeous. But it's got this knot and all the, you know, the dead wood associated with the inside of that knot. Once again, I can just take that piece of wood and use the brown and just get in there and fill it all up, man. That stabilizes that knot. It's not going to move around anymore. And then I feel comfortable using it to make my knife. You know, sometimes on knots I'll even sort of mix the brown and the black. This situation I don't think it's that important, but sometimes I do. I'm just going to fill it until it stops taking glue, and then hit it with the spray. Here I'm going to try to just hit this part, hold it in place, and then start working on this side. And you can see I can just fill that knot right up, and it just, knots are some of the most beautiful parts of wood to get on your knife scales. So to just disregard any piece of wood because it's got a knot in it, you miss out on a lot of pretty scale material. And like I said, knife makers love the most damaged wood you can get, you know, spalted wood. Spalted wood is rotten wood. You know, we love damaged parts of trees in the knife world. So that knot's nice and stabilized now. When I sand that out, you're really not going to be able to tell which part is knot and which part is super glue. It's super useful for stuff like that. Something else I use it for, since I'm an imperfect machinist, when I'm doing layers and liners, I get all my parts ready, and then I lay this up, all these little bitty pieces that I put in here, I lay that up with super glue. So if I'm using white racing stripes in my handle, I'll use the white Star Bond. And if there was some little imperfection in my machining, you'll never know it, which is a beautiful thing. You can save a lot of your knives. Also, on a knife like this with brown micarta liners, if there was something that happened and you got a little spot that pulls away from the spine and it's not too big, then you can just seep the brown super glue in there and sand it out. You can't tell it's in there. Whereas if you seep in the clear super glue, you're going to see a glue line. So this stuff here is critical for helping you save knives that you might have to throw away otherwise. You won't be able to sell. And to me, a good knife maker can save a knife. It's not that you get a piece of steel and it's a little bent. Oh, you can't use it. You should be able to save knives. You should be able to fix little things and move on. So this is one of the tricks. We have the white's more expensive. It's $27.50. The brown and the black is $15.50 at Pops. The lowest price I could find it on was on Amazon for $19.50. So we got a good price on it. It's super, super useful. So go onto the Pops website and look for the colored super glues. I call it knife maker liquid paper, and it will just fix a lot of the frustrating problems that can come up and possibly make you want to throw away a knife. And I hope you have fun making. It's all about having fun making knives. And so hopefully this makes it a little more fun and easygoing for you. Have a great day.